Hey, what's going on, wrestling fans? Welcome back to some more WWE 2K25's My Factions. And today, I know I'm extremely late, but I don't think we're probably going to get anything this week. So, we're just going to start with this.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
Yeah, I didn't make it too far in the Galaxy Opal tier. I wanted to make it to the top 50, but yeah, it kind of sucked. I couldn't find any other challengers that was high ranked like me, and it was just a nightmare having to beat lower ranked, because if you know, you know, and if you lose, you get deranked, and it's not great. But besides that, we got the Superstar Super Pack Series 2 here. They should have just stuck the 2 in the front, but it's in the back, all nice and tucked in the design. And most of the personas we got from Season 2 is in these, and they're upgraded. Yes, we're going to go over that a little bit more in a few minutes here, but we're going to jump over and put in a locker code. We got 2 of them today. One gives some free packs, plus we're getting a pack here of some new cards that adds to our collection, and 1 new challenge, which we're going to talk about in live events. So let me real quick put this in, and we'll get straight to that. There we go. That is the first one. And we have the second one. Let's see what live events is working with this week. The first thing here we're going to talk about of the 2 is the Revenge of the Unhinged. This is going to give you an upgraded Finn Balor, more like Demon Finn Balor, the Supercard collection. So instead of, what was it, 5, you're getting 6 here, which is kind of nice. And mainly the stats for the striker is not bad. He does have the strike reversal at 88, most of the others are at 83. Some are a little low, wish they were a little bit higher. This one we're not going to look at too much because we got a lot of diamonds, especially in the newer packs that are upgraded. Stamina and movement speed is 88 with the finisher and the agility. So he's going to be a little quick. He's going to be able to hit hard in what he does because the dive bomber works in perfectly well with that. If you know, you know. For that special move. Sting Like a Bee is always there too to help with the damage. Slippery Eel, kicking out. No, I always got to go back. 78 for the pin escape. Swiftness, of course, helps with the speed. He has a nice robo-rouser, sadly the lowest of the tiers. And the 6-pack to protect the body. That's funny. His body. With some resiliency on this one. Surprising. And last, we have another Ultimate Challenge. This one is for Persona CM Punk, the Straight Edge Society, when he was completely, I guess, cue-balled for a short time, which is one of my favorites of the CM Punks. And this one had me ripping my hair out. 2K, are you serious? You're probably wondering what I mean by that. Well, let's go over this very quickly and simple. For the Naomi, it's obvious. The challenge is coming out in a couple of days, and if you have done them all, you'll be able to do this as soon as it comes out. That one's done, no problem. The next one is the Elite Figure Jade Cargill, and you're going to need to have the Bailey from Series 1 to do this challenge. Mind you, this might be difficult, but I'd rather do a bunch of these challenges than the next card's requirements, which makes me want to rip my hair out. And that one is the Lash Legend. We already went over this one before, and this is going to have you require one of the cards, which I think might be a little difficult for some people to get, and that is Javon Evans. He is from the token market, which we went over from before. Sorry if I didn't go into complete detail as of that time, but this time, as you can see, I only have 36 tokens. I had to spend all of that just to get to the Amethyst tier. I know some people aren't like going this all the time, and I'm speaking for those that are really a little bit serious about the mode itself, or just here for maybe trophies. Some might want to try to get their hands on some of the personas, and they might be locked out of this. Also because tokens are hard to get, and I know there are some challenges that just came out. I hope you guys didn't miss the first birthday one of the week. and that one was the Karrion Cross birthday bash. This one gives 120, so mainly most people that plays all the time, if you're close, this might help. And if it did, congrats, you got the Lash Legend. And then we had the other one that just recently came out. This is the Shawn Michaels birthday bash, which gives 120 extra, which is great. Me, I have to pray they bring out another one like this with tokens. If not, I got also hope in the next 20 days I can get the card by just grinding up more options to get more tokens, which I'm gonna show you right now. Weekly Towers this week gives 40 tokens. I have to play the last two because I missed them, but if you're up to this, do it quickly. Also do the daily ones too. Those tokens add up, even though they're just 3. Also, make sure you're doing your collections for cheaper cards like these to give yourself the 15 and 5 tokens. I already did the Series 1 of the Superstars and got those. I'm gonna save a little bit more of the MFP maybe, or if we get lucky and pull them out of packs, to get the last 5 I think I'm missing. So that's gonna add a little bit extra, especially for you guys if you're getting reward packs, which again, 2K, it's dry. And lastly, you have online. For those that are good online or try to get to a certain level to get reward cards online, you will get some tokens as well as the reward card itself, which we'll go over in a second. This will give you 20, then you'll have 30 at the Sapphire tier, making it 50. And then when you hit the Diamond tier, you'll get 110 altogether. That adds perfectly well. I might just go this route again, even though I'm kind of getting sick of playing online a little bit. Whew, some people in the community can be very tough. And then finally, you have the 65,000 MFP, which is great. And at the end of it, sadly, they're still giving 50. 2K, you could at least give us 150 now. That's worth it, especially with this type of grind.
Man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips, you're ruining it. Ruining.
But back to the actual challenge here. After talking about that nightmare of getting that one card, if you do have the tokens and you manage to get the Lash Legend, fret not, you ain't got to worry about much anymore. The Stephanie Valkyrie is the next target, and if you did the numbers game too, then you definitely have this card. Right now, I didn't do it because we have more than enough time. Most of the challenges are going to be here for 20 plus to 40 plus days. If you see it from the top and bottom here as we're talking about it. So you shouldn't have any problems. We will go over the Diamond Persona CM Punk here. Most of the stats are what they are. It's 2K. The arm power plus the leg is at 87, of course. He's a striker, and he's good with it. Let's go down the list. We have a bunch of stats in the 70s, of course. Pin escapes 87. We put a side plate for that. And the special finishers in 92. Okay. He has Endaconda for that special move, of course. It's literally, that's the name. Endurance and Pain Train with the speed that helps with the damage. Sting like a bee, which also ties in with some great damage there. Merciless Opportunist, which is great with stunning. If you can get down his spinning kick attack, which people just love to spam. Wet Blanket to keep people at bay. And Locomotion with some resiliency. I just want the Persona. Alright, last time I don't think we got the chance to look at the reward cards for the online. But this time we are going into Season 3. And it's Solo Sikoa this time. And I will say, most of the stats here are looking good for a striker. The arm power is a 92. Leg and the running offense is 87 with the arm durability and body. Could have raised the leg a little bit there, but can't beg for everything. Pin escapes is 92. Strength is 87. I can see him being a problem a little bit online. People get used to him. And the recovery is there as well, with the special and finisher being a 92. He has a couple of good badges here. Again, I'm not looking at the other tier. I'm looking at the top one because it only added an extra badge, which I think is Locomotion. Again, ties in with the Pain Train, helps with the damage and speed. He has Wet Blanket as well. Looking a little familiar here. Dream Street, especially with the Sting that kind of helps in correlation with stunning and doing more damage and strikes. Merciless Opportunist also is a key there too, so be on the lookout for those spamming a lot of strikes. And be repellent with some resiliency. Now we've made it to the Superstar Super Pack 2. There's one other way to get tokens. I wouldn't prefer doing it like this unless you're that one person that really doesn't care. The set 1 and 2 will give you 300 tokens and 500. There is no reward card this time like they did in the Season 2 coming out of Season 1, where we had 2 additionals, which was kind of unique and kind of cool. And then the last will give 7,000 MFP. Not looking forward to getting it because I know we're not going to get too much of it because these are, you guessed it, the same price as many others from Season 2. Ridiculous, right? Let's jump in here. Most of these are upgrades, like I said, of cards that we've gotten through Season 2. And most of these that you missed, you have another chance. I will say 2 reward cards, it's here. I will go over them real quick. That one is Kurt Angle's of the Demastered. Most of the personas will not have side plates. I mean paybacks. I said side plates. Paybacks. Like this one does. Because if you go to Xena's or a couple of others, they don't have them. Then we have Alexa Bliss, which was also a collector's level card. You now have another chance of just pulling her out of packs for the Superstar Series 2. And Asuka here is another one. She was busted as a Ruby, I think, from that set, and they took off her payback, I think was the Poison Mist. So they know what they're doing this time, because they know people are going to upgrade and they're not going to keep using the Ruby. And no tables this time for online. So I want to go over all the diamonds here, and I know it's a lot, but I don't see a difference with most of them. Maybe they slightly went up in points with the stats, and maybe got an extra badge or 2 with a nice upgrade. But we're going to start with Nia Jax here, and I will say, her being the giant that she is, got a nice boost in the arm power and the leg with the 88. If we scroll down a little bit, we have the body and arm at a 94. With the pin escape, special and a finisher. I think the pin escape was already a 90, so yeah, it's like what I said. If you want to go back and prove it, then go ahead. She has curls to protect the arms and the legs. I remember that for leg day. It was kind of weird. You would think they would have the body as well. The high tier one is a Be Repellent. She has Rage, Unstoppable, and Pain Train. Yeah, not the greatest one. Next we have Jimmy Uso. Mind you, these do not count for the Bloodline set. You would have to open those to get the reward card for that one. This one is just giving you tokens. Alright, we're starting with the diving offense at 86. The running offense is up there as well. Diving range, they could have at least made a 90 for this one, but it's 85. The arm durability is 86. Let's go down a little bit more here. The recovery, special, and finisher is 86 as well. Slippery eel. Alright, nice. Crosshairs. Perfect for diving and just using that special move after a taunt. Quick climber ties in perfectly with that, and dive bomber. Determination and Dream Street. Next we have Solo Sokoa. I would just probably go for the online ranked one for those that can do it, because this one, I would probably say the stats aren't the highest, but they might be a little similar. 2K is known for doing that. The arm power is a 93. I see a couple of 83s all over the place. The arm and body is 88 with the pin escape. Special and the finisher. Okay, awkwardly weird, but alright. Locomotion and Pain Train ties in. He has Dirty Trickster on this one. Surprisingly, Leg, Rage, and Merciless Opportunist. Yeah, I don't know. Between the two, I'd probably do the online one. Next, we have Sami Zayn with 85s all over the place with the health. leg running offense, diving range, and the grapple reversal with the leg durability. A bunch of the stats seem a little tad low there. The pin escape is also 85 with the agility, movement speed, recovery special, and finishers in 90 at least. So they kept him a little balanced. He also has the pain train. He has at a high tier, wow, I just now noticed that. Energetic opportunist, endurance, Lionheart, swiftness, and determination. We also got a nice little upgrade to the Roxanne Perez card, which just had another upgrade. And as you can see right now, this one just doesn't look any different from the last to me. The technical submission offense is 88. Look at that. Be very aware of that, because you already know how most of you guys like to use our line. Same. Everything else is a little low. Movement speed is a 94. Speed and agility, which is 88. This is nice. It's not bad. You can always raise that stamina from 83 with a side plate. Specials 83 as well, with the finisher being at 88. I'm a little disappointed in those. Badges, she has the heavy sting combo on this one. I'm shocked. The unstoppable badge. Dream Street Clock Watcher, if you want to roll out, come back in, get that rage going, and then all the answers starting you with a little bit of special. I wish this one had the Rebel Rouser, but resiliency shared with everybody else is fine. Then we got Rey Mysterio here. Right off the bat, I see his diving offense being a 97. That's really good. His running offense is a 91. The diving range is a 91 as well. His grapple reversal plus the diving reversal is 86. Technical submission defense is 86 with the pin escape. Might need that because people might be spamming up that grab submission thing, you know, with the Liv Morgan. That was annoying. The stamina is also 86 as well. Agility and movement speed is a 91. With the recovery, it's going to be fast. That's nice. Finishers up there as well, with the special being an 86. Automatically, I'm invested in this one. I wouldn't mind this nice upgrade of Rey's. He has a quick climber at a good tier, dive bomber at the highest. With Slippery Eel, he's going to need it. Dream Street, Swiftness, Perfect, and Wet Blanket. Coming down to the last three here, we got another Giant and the Kane. This is a nice upgrade to the Sinisters, I think, because I did look at this one earlier. He has the arm power, grapple offense, a leg power, and the arm durability at an 87 shared there. Oh, forgot one, power submission offense. And his body durability is a 93. That's decent. Yeah, people usually attack the body. Pin escape is 87 as well. Strength is a 93. Wow, okay. He's gonna be slow, of course. Specials at 81. Oh boy. And the finisher's a 87. Had to squint there for that one. Locomotion at a higher tier. I guess could have did that with anything else. Maybe Sting, then had that with the heavy hands. Dirty Trickster and Demolition Man is up there with the Unstoppable and Pain Train. This one has Freeze. That kind of just lowered it for me. Why would you give everybody else Resilient? You know what? Let me stop. On to the next. And then we have the Wolfman here, Jacob 5'2". I don't see that much of a difference. Wasn't he already like a 91? He just went up a point, I guess. We got a couple of 85s with the health, leg power, grapple offense, running offense. Let's see what's down here. Arm durability with the body. That, yeah, defensive, most of these is nice. Pin escape is a 90 with the strength, so he's stronger. Alright. And the recovery is a 90 as well, with the special being an 80 and the finisher being an 85. The side plate this thing up, Yaramin, because that is looking not good. Badges, Dive Bomber, and Crosshairs ties. There's nothing else. Could have gave him Quick Climber instead of Endurance, but I guess he's gonna need that. He has the heavy sting on this one. That's nice. Pain Train, beautiful. And EO Sky. I did use the other one for the challenges, and she's always fun. I'm happy that they finally gave her an upgraded card, and she got another upgrade here. Probably much don't see a difference. Wasn't the other one a 92? I see this one's diving offense is a freaking 99. That's insane. Range is a 94. High flyers usually don't have the greatest of stats around sometimes. Pin escape, stamina, movement speed, special are 89. So they went up a little bit. And the finisher's a 94. She has Crosshairs, Dive Bomber, Quick Climber, Ties in Perfect, Dream Street, Second Wind, and Sting. I don't remember what the other one had, but I know she had most of these. Maybe another good one, but it still looks good to me because I use her a certain way. It's a high flyer, of course. And resiliency for most of these besides Kane. Okay. Now that I've done talked your head off, guys, let's sit back. You guys grab your popcorn and your drinks because we got some pack openings to do here for the Super Pack 2 for the Superstars. Oh boy. If you plan to still spend more of this that we've gotten in Season 2, fret not, you're going to get yourself a Diamond Manager, and he does raise some interesting stats there, which I kind of like. I'm still not doing it, but yeah, this is what you'll get as a reward. The first thing I want to do is open up the Super Card pack, just to get these out the way, because they're like DLC. And yeah, that's it. Bloodline is next, until we can get to the newer packs. Yep, 2K. I pulled another Diamond J, and I still can't get the solo. Unbelievable. That has better odds than the Amethyst cards. That's ridiculous. And nothing in that one. Oh my god. Oh, let's see what we get. We got a consumable on that one. We got Persona John Cena again, but not the ones I needed or wanted. Because I think I'm missing one. I think the Bray Wyatt Persona I'm missing. Alexa Bliss again, I'll take it. For those that get lucky and pull her here, you didn't have to do the collection. Another Odyssey, and alright, we got a diamond at the end. I guess that's something. Like I said, don't look forward to getting most of these collections done unless you're crazy to open them. EO Sky again. I gotta compare this real quick. Alright, so I'm in the menu here just looking at it. So she went up 2 points and she gained, it looks like 2 points in her stats from what I'm looking at here. I know I got the managers equipped, but yeah. And then what are the badges? She had Anaconda on the 91. Yeah, that would have been way much better than maybe Dream Street if they would have raised that a higher tier. Oh boy. But this is everybody we've got. Like I always do all the time, I open these for you guys just to show you the odds and what they're like, and if we can get lucky at some things. But as usual, if you enjoyed this one, it seemed a little long for me to do, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really do enjoy doing these because it also helps me and, you know, the grind, and I'm doing it with you, so yeah. Until next time, wrestling fans, have a good day and peace.